Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout using the Scraptastic kit. This is the 25th layout. It took me 59 minutes to complete and I'm down to scraps of pattern paper and basically die cuts. And when I was looking at what was left over for the die cuts, I just couldn't put the kit away until I felt like I had used more of the die cuts. So what I did was I just pulled for this layout everything that was pink and a darker pink, and then I'm putting the whole thing we got this brownish cardstock in the kit, so I'm going to put the whole layout on this. And I don't know why it took me 59 minutes to complete this layout. I must have just been, I don't know, really snoozing or tired, because there's not much to it. There is 3 strips of pattern papers and the rest is die cuts. And pretty much right now, the way the die cuts are, I just change it up a little bit and that's it. So that's what happens. You know, this could have been a 20-minute layout if I would have just, like I say, I like to, once I know where the base of the layout is, if you just commit to it, then it goes so much faster. I probably was way indecisive and it took me forever, you know, or an hour to do a layout that's basically done right now after maybe 5 minutes into it, you know. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you go into your scrap room and everything just goes, you know, everything, you just kind of start a page and boom, it just comes together really quickly. And then other times, you know, I had basically the layout done after 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to fiddle with a bunch of stuff trying to, you know, get it done. And I think mostly for this one, it's probably because I don't have a lot of pattern papers left. I basically have this, I think it was pink paisley, and it's like telephone wire or cord, and then once in a while it looks like a little heart. Basically, that's the only pattern paper that I had left that kind of coordinated with this layout. So, you know, I just had to dig through my embellishments and everything to see what else I could bring in and just kind of finish off this layout. I dug through my stash and I found this pink cardstock. I believe it was from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to mount my photo on that. And this is kind of a funny photo, is Niagara Falls. You go, you know, up and down the streets, and there's all kinds of places that you can go in. It's haunted houses and rides and all this stuff. And then there was this, you can actually go into this house. Anyway, the house is tipped upside down, like literally. And we never did go in, but I don't know, for some reason it just kind of reminded me of life, you know, like sometimes everything is just upside down. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you know, and I'm a planner. I plan everything, you know. I'm a list person. I have lists and I love crossing stuff off the list. And even sometimes I've caught myself that if I do something and it wasn't on the list, I'll actually write it down on the list just so I can cross it off, you know. Really have a lot of satisfaction of crossing things off a list. And depending on how crazy and busy it can be with, and for me it's my work life, you know, like depending on crazy and how busy it is at work, it really turns my life upside down, because it drains me. I just get home and I'm just exhausted, and the last thing I want to think about is lists and completing things off the list, you know. So, and that's what I'm going to journal about. It's not really about this house, you know. It's the thought that I had once when I saw that house, was how sometimes that's how I feel, like, you know, everything is just upside down. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it in the back of the layout. I'm going to make a little pocket and I'm going to put it there because it is going to, it's sort of private journaling. And I had several people ask actually on my YouTube channel that they've noticed that I do a lot of the journaling in the back of stuff. And am I going to have a way to let people know? A lot of times I'll have the tag so it sticks above the layout so they'll be able to tell that there's something here, to pull or whatever. And I actually have stamp sets that says pull here or pull this or, so I'm going to stamp those on there too. And then the ones that are maybe a little bit more private, I might just put it in the back of the layout and, my kids will know that, there's possibility of journaling just about anywhere. They just gotta, almost like a treasure hunt, go find it kind of thing. So that was to answer some of the questions. Yes, sometimes it's on purpose that it's going to be private. Like this layout here, it's on purpose that it's going to be on the back because it's sort of, more private, sort of how sometimes how it just, how I just feel about everything. And so I cut out one of the tags and it just said, oh, no, you didn't. And then the other one says, oh, yes, I did. And we'll say that, maybe not in those words, but we'll say that to, people at work. I'll just say to one of my you didn't just do that, oh, yes, I did, just to kind of bug each other. And we do have a lot of good talks at work. If you have, and if some of you are new to my channel, I'm a dispatcher for 911, so for the ambulance. And sometimes, we get really, bad calls and we have each other to, talk to each other about it and just kind of help us, deal through it. And we also have something called SISM at work. So if you need it, there's people there that can help you through bad calls and stuff, and things like that. But this is, like I said, nothing to do about the house, but more how sometimes I just feel like, my feelings, everything is just upside down, And now I'm just going through the die cuts in the kit, and a lot of it is speech bubble because there is a lot of talking going on at work. Whether you're a call taker, so if you're on the phones talking to the public, helping them until the ambulance gets there, or you're actually on the radios and dispatching the ambulance all day. That's what you do, is you talk and you talk and you talk and you talk. And actually for me, doing the voiceovers and wearing, a headset and a microphone, I just feel really kind of at home because that's what I have at work. I have a headset and a mic, and we talk on the radios and on the phone. And so I know I did a few months ago, actually, I think it was for National Scrapbook Day, and I did a page of my job, and I had taken selfies of myself at work, and I'm going to journal a little bit about that. But this really kind of went with the feelings that sometimes you have. So anyway, I took some of the alphas from my stash, and it's those nice pink alphas, and I absolutely love them. But at this point, I wasn't decided on which one. So I'm going to go through quite a few alphas from my stash and try to see which one I like the most. And I'm going to decide on Amy Tangerine letters at one point. So while I'm playing with that, I just have a little announcement. And before I started recording, I kind of looked and to see when this is going to be, up on my channel. And I think what I figured out, it'll be up around the 29th. So that should be okay. She told me I could announce it anytime. But back in May, Actually, it was May 20. I don't think she knows that, but she emailed me at May 22nd at 11:59 p.m. or something like that. So if the email would have came through like 3 minutes later, it would have been on my birthday. But I read it on my birthday, so I was super excited. Kimberly from Hip Kit Club contacted me way back in May and wanted to know if I wanted to be a guest designer for Hip Kit Club, and for me to choose a month. And so she had a few months, that she was looking for someone. And so I said, well, August. And then because of life and everything, she emailed me back and asked if September would be okay. And I said, absolutely. So I'm hoping by the 29th, maybe, like I said, the 29th. I don't know when she's going to send my September kit, but I'm going to be the guest designer for Hip Kit Club for September, and I'm so excited. And I looked at the kit, and it's like, oh, I love it. And I can't wait to play with it, and I can't wait to share some layouts with you and to see, what I can come up with using these kits. And so I can't wait. And as soon as I get the kit in, I will do a process video and I'll show you all the goodies that I got. And thank you, Kimberly, so much. I am so happy and I can't wait to, get the stuff into my hands and play with it. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be sharing some videos with you guys really soon on the Hip Kit Club. And I've been looking at them for quite a while. I think it was last year. And but I was always already subscribed to, at the time, a Scraptastic and Noel Mignon, and I had like I was committed 6 months, and then I'm sort of a few months behind on my Scraptastic kit, so I was like, no, just wait till you kind of catch up. But my thing is sometimes I'm not too crazy of both, and I need a lot more than one kit can offer. And sometimes I'm not too crazy of all 4 kits, let's say, at Scraptastic. I mean, I've always made it work in whatever that, but it would be nice to have another total different kit. And I know that Iddy joined the Hip Kit a couple months ago, and I really liked when I saw her kits. I was like, oh, I wish I would have joined. And then when I saw the August kit, I wanted to just actually, with my September kit, I asked her to send me them. I bought the main kit for August because I just love that Chamel Lane paper. So I can't wait to play with that also. So I'm, going to play with the September kit and see where this goes. I'm just trying to catch up on a lot of the kits that I have right now, but I'm loving the Hip Kit because you can just buy the main kit, but you can also buy like the embellishment add-on, and then there's a color add-on and a stamp add-on, and that's what I liked about it a year ago. But my biggest thing, I think, it was about almost a year ago. My biggest thing is I didn't want to have to pay 2 shipping charges, one for Scraptastic and one for Hip Kit Club. But from what it said, you can get your kit shipped every 2nd month, and that would be perfect for me. I don't mind waiting. I'd rather wait and not have to pay that extra shipping. So I'm gonna I'm gonna get the September kit and I'm gonna play with it, and so you might see that I'm gonna join the Hip Kit Club too. So we'll it's a very strong possibility, as I'm looking at the kits and I really like the way she does the paper selection. And I also, on YouTube, I watch Kate Kennedy and Ashley and OMG, it's Emily. So I watch all those girls and I just love their videos. And so I've been kind of eyeing the Hip Kit Club for a while. So with all that, basically I kind of mentioned everything that I had done on the page anyway, except I took out a punch and just kind of punched 2 little borders and put it at the top and the bottom of that pattern paper and glued down all those embellishments that came in the kit. And that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.